Okay, so in the last part of the tutorial, we successfully fed back the results from our query. So if I type in L, we've got London, Liverpool, Los Angeles. When I type O, it filters it down, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now what we can go ahead and do is get rid of this alert in our JavaScript file, and we actually want to do something useful to it. So after we've retrieved these results, this HTML data, we want to place this inside of our result element here. So essentially it'll end up looking like this, with lots of LIs depending on how many results we get back. So how do we do that? Well, in JavaScript we target result and then we can set the value that is contained within. So inside primary.js we want to use a selector, we want to select result and we want to say .html, and then in here we want to feed back some HTML into here, and that's data. So we're placing data inside of result. So now when we go ahead and refresh, instead of getting that annoying alert box up, when I type in L, O, it actually filters through. Okay, so we've more or less got our functionality complete now. The only thing that we don't have is the ability to click on it. Nothing's happening at the moment. We can't click on it and actually place the value that we found inside of the field. That's relatively annoying if you have some kind of functionality like this. You're allowing people to type in and it to auto-suggest, but you don't actually have the ability to click on it. So how do we do this? Well, inside of here, we want to we want to create an event handler for each LI. Now, when we click that, we want to grab that value and we want to place that into the field, okay? So this is slightly trickier, but bear with me and hopefully you'll understand. So, result LI dot click. We want to create an anonymous function. Now we need to get the value of what's been clicked. So var, let's just say result value equals this dot text. Now why this dot text? Well, there's only text within LI. We don't have any links, we don't have any A tags or anything like that. It's just the text within. So if we go ahead and alert this out, you'll see that when we go ahead and search for something, L for example, and I click on Liverpool, you can see we get an alert box with Liverpool. If I click on Los Angeles, we see we get Los Angeles. Same with London. The same if we go ahead and type in MA and click on that, Manila or Manchester. Okay, so it works either way. Now what we want to do with that value that we're currently echoing out, obviously we don't want to echo it out, that would be pointless. We want to go ahead and place it back into the auto suggest. So we want to say dot auto suggest, which remember is our field element, and we want to say dot attribute, and we want to set the value attribute to the result value, and then we want to hide the suggest box, but we'll do that in just a moment. So if I was to type in LO and go ahead and click on Los Angeles, you see that that changes to Los Angeles. Simple, we've done what we wanted to. Now we want to go ahead and hide this these two options here. So we want to hide the entire results set. So how do we do that? Well, we say dot result dot HTML nothing. Okay, so here we set the result HTML to the data. Here we're setting the result HTML to nothing because we don't need to leave it open once the user has clicked it. So let's go ahead and try that out again. Let's type in L, click on Los Angeles. You see that the box goes, that's in there. Again, M, click on Manchester, that goes, and the data has been put in there. So that's the tutorial complete. We've created the functionality that I displayed in the first part, and we've done this relatively easy using just a bit of CSS and our JavaScript here to handle the results sent back from this PHP file here. So relatively simple. We have a working auto suggest field that we are able to click on, have the value put in there, and then we can go and do whatever we want with that data.